What's good? What's good? It's Kelly County, publisher of Makin It Magazine, founder of the Mimbership, live here at Makin It Studios. Got a couple of the members in the building. Both of these brothers have done listening sessions here at Makin It Studios. Mook Ali had one in July, first of July?
Yeah, early July.
Early July. Johnny was just here last week. Yeah. So wanted to have y'all come in, talk about some of the stuff that y'all been up to. I would say since your listening session and prior to your listening session and some of the stuff that you working on. So let's start with you since you just getting back in town from where you from again? Tell people.
You know, a lot of Baltimore shit, but we be back and forth from Atlanta, so it's cool being back out here. Every time I come, this like always my first stop. You feel me? To come get locked in. That's why I try to make sure I get here on a Monday. For those of y'all who ain't here on a Monday, you fucking up.
Gotta get a kickback.
Yeah, since the last listening party, definitely been doing good. Been sticking with a lot of the goals that I set, you feel me, as far as like staying consistent with my performance schedule and trying to build my market back like on my side of the map, you know what I mean? The project still been doing good. I remember when I last got here, I think I had just dropped the project. Out for maybe less than a month. And I was telling you how I like ain't put no money behind it and just kind of doing the organic way and just seeing where it could go. And it definitely did, like even since then, like a lot better than I expected to do long term, you feel me, as far as like continuous streams, continuous motherfuckers actually tapping in with it and enjoying the creation of the project, you feel me, and the after part, like, cause like I said before that, I had never dropped nothing.
Right.
So now I'm in that phase of like just figuring out the after part, the post project drop, like, all right, where do we go from here? How do we build on that? How do we take that into the next jump? But
okay. And that's because the Crooks Lane project, like even posting updates, like I tell people, post the updates consistently. Right. So posting it and I think it was like one of your updates end up getting you a feature with America's Realest on their collab posts and all that stuff. Yeah, so it's like just like when you got good music, consistently put it out. And it's like that's my big thing for you guys as artists, not to get bogged down with trying to perfect the rollout or this thing and just working on just building a better career consistently. So that's what's up. So my man Ajani,
that whole rollout thing that you were talking about and just consistently putting out music, that's really what I've been trying to work on these past couple months. Like that, I mean, of course we've been tapping in because I'm a songwriter. Right. For those of y'all that don't know, I'm a songwriter. So we've been working on building this catalog, just getting out here. But I feel like the main focus for me, like prior to my listening session, was balancing life and music. Because I know you speak about that all the time. As far as there being this dream in our head and like this thing, it's just gotta be like this, gotta be like that. And then coming into the reality of it, like how I actually need to balance everything out. So that's really what my focus has been on. But I put out a few singles. This has been a couple things like that. I got this project I've been wanting to put out at the end of the year. That's coming. For those of y'all that are here, y'all hear that. But the ones that don't know, they'll just hear it when they hear it. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So well, let's because you started your membership. This is your first year as a member, and we did your consultation in February.
Right.
And since then, you got your first paid show.
First paid show.
You got your first paid booking as a writer, a studio session. Almost sold your first song.
I know, man. It's right there.
Yeah. Artists get dropped sometimes.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was like, wow.
But it's like, and that's the thing is like things that there are so many things that are out of our control.
Right.
And so like that's why I try to focus you guys on the things that are within your control. So like when it comes to like working with artists, like songwriters specifically and producers, is like the idea of chasing placements. And it's like I'd rather you make a placement than to chase a placement.
Right.
Like
because that's what we were doing. Right.
Yeah.
We were just putting in the work, and then that opportunity ended up coming. So I ended up making something for the opportunity. But even what we've been practicing and putting in practice already, I can just keep that song now for the same thing that I've been doing already. Because I actually didn't let people hear it, and like a lot of people really like that song. So whether somebody catch it or get released or whatever. But
and like that brings me back to like Mook when he came down for his listening session, and one of the things we did a cook up with him. We did like a 8-hour studio session.
8 hours.
I think that's when we met, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
cook up.
And so came through, brought some of the catalog, played some stuff, and y'all got a record together that has yet to be released because we waiting on a female artist. You trying to get a female artist on it?
Yeah.
So we just throwing it out there. Like, so it's actually it's an artist I was thinking of like that might be a good fit. She ain't a member though, so I'm like, I'm waiting to see. But I think she might be a good fit for it. But no, so with all of that being said, you've been busy like this year, and it's just like I wanted to both of y'all to kind of speak to like the consistent growth versus like kind of that idea we talk about as artists where it's like needing to see this big thing happen or the dream that everybody sold.
There's a lot of conversations that I didn't have just because that dream was all I was worried about that I needed to have going and doing those little things.
Yeah.
Those little things, just having certain conversations and being able to holler at you like, hey, what do I say to get to this, and what do I say to handle this? Okay, let me go do this. Because this is stuff like you really don't even think about when you in this kind of, in the industry. You really don't think about that coming up as an artist. You think about what they put in front of you on social media and the platform. So when it comes time, you can either have that listening ear and take in whatever you have available to you, or you could just keep trying to push and do whatever you think you know best and you think you know all this, that, and that. I can do it myself and all that. And get towed up.
That's a fact. What's on your end?
I mean, for me, like as far as like staying consistent with shit, it's just been like kind of like learning it to have practical goals. You feel me? Like shit that makes sense. Like a lot of people be trying to, like you told me before, trying to make it big instead of trying to make a living. And it's so much easier to just build a solid product over time that people will naturally like and gravitate towards and stick with than it is to make that one thing that everybody in the world is looking for at this moment. Like, I look at it kind of like with like sports betting. Everybody be out here sports betting nowadays, FanDuel, Prize Picks, whatever. Yeah. And me personally, I'm trashing.
Listen, don't fuck up our sponsorship opportunity. I'm trying to get my Joe Buttons on.
Hey.
Prize Picks!
I ain't saying
He said, slow down, nigga.
You ain't gonna fuck up my shit.
I ain't saying wait. I be betting too.
This should go up. It'd just be me and Ajani. Like,
He's not blurring out faces.
I'm fucking with you.
See, I don't be betting like that because I know I'm trash with it. I be too eager. The same as going to the casino. I be trying to make $1 million off of $4. I'm like, I'm gonna make a 30-leg parlay, nigga. I need every nigga tonight to have the best game of their
everybody's favorite
career.
thing? It can happen.
And then when it can happen. And I've seen it happen. But what are the odds that shit gonna happen for you, my nigga?
What's that thing that you say? The practicality over
something over possibility over probability.
Yeah, that.
It's like, think of it like when some nigga make the say.
Mook ain't watched the podcast. He got his consultations. He said, "Fuck that podcast." You should finish the podcast. You should definitely finish the podcast. But that's what you're referring to, like the possibility over probability. Like what you're saying is like there are so many things that are possible, but they're not probable.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like,
and people bet on that possible shit, thinking, "Oh, that's gonna change my life tonight." But if you had been focusing on the probable all this time, you could have been a lot further along.
Yeah.
Feel me?
But I heard that one song, stuck with me. I be applying that to other stuff that don't ain't got nothing to do with music now.
Yeah, bro. No, it's like, and that's the reality for me. Like a lot of the stuff I talk about, it applies to music, but it's really life stuff.
Right.
It's like, cause music is a part of life. Like this stuff that we talk about with this music, especially like the advice when I be doing the lives and I do consultation, it's like, bro, this is life stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm talking to you in the frame of music. Like for me, when I started the magazine initially, it was honestly teaching black youth about business through hip hop, because everybody wanted to rap and do this thing. So whatever it is that you want to do, like everything like that I preach and I talk about has always been under the guise of like, if you were just being an entrepreneur, like look at this music shit as an entrepreneur. So even if this music shit don't work out, bro, you can open up a restaurant, you can start a clothing line, you can do anything, and these principles will still apply because they're basic business principles, basic life principles. It's not hip hop and music don't exist outside of the world. Mm-hmm. So the way that the world works is the way that this music shit works. But so many people try to get people to think that it don't work like that, that it's something magical about this shit, and it ain't. And that's how people don't make money, because they think it's magic. Yeah. So, but nah, like the like even with like you saying like the way that people approaching it, kind of looking at it like the sports bet, like just trying to make it something quick and trying to get to the finish line.
They want the most out of the least effort nowadays. It's like people want to just do one song and have that song take them there tonight. And it's like no big artist got there from his first song that he tried to write or nothing like that. Like you probably went through 1,000 different shits before you went back and was like, all right, this is the one that they actually fucking with. You feel me? Like it take time, it take effort and all that. And people be scared to put in the right amount of effort because they don't want to get scammed or finessed or don't want to waste their time or their money, which I get.
Yeah.
But then it's like you come out, same as like with the South by South shit that we talked about before. You come out and say it's a waste of money, it's a waste of time. But it's a waste of time for somebody who think I'm gonna come out here and get signed tonight.
Yeah.
Because that's probably not gonna fucking happen. That's the possible. But the plausible is, the probable is, nigga, you can come out here and build your fan base, build your performance,
Might meet a few
build
people,
your set.
right.
Maybe you realize the set I was doing back home, that set don't work out here.
Yeah.
I do my 3 favorite songs and I come out here and they boo me through the first 2. You feel me? Then I need to switch it. Like it be shit that happen. You feel me?
It's a broader audience out there.
Maybe you realize my set mix wasn't as good as I thought it was. I got to this venue and they shit was fucked up and it made me look terrible. Like it's certain shit that you can learn from everything. But I feel like if you just looking for the end zone and on every play, like nigga, you never gonna get down the field. My nigga, just get the first down. You feel me? Get the first down and then work it down there. You got 4 tries. You feel me? Niggas come out here just trying to throw touchdown passes all game. You gonna end up with nothing but interceptions.
Bruh, it's like, oh, that's what they doing? Nothing but coverage.
Exactly.
It's like that's how the industry, that's how people really be getting scammed, is because and that's like for me, the struggle for me is I ain't got no sexy story for people. Like that's what everybody wants is a sexy story. That's what makes a person spend money is a sexy story. So
What did you do?
yeah, and it's
Who
like
did you break?
And that's the thing, like I can point at either one of y'all. It was like, who is he though?
Who is
It was like a nigga who made more money than you off music. Like, and that should be the end of it. Like that should be the end of it right there, bro. You made close to $1,000 last month off of features. You feel me? You booked your first paid show, booked your first paid session as a writer, almost on the record. Like you have been doing music all the way up until this point, and then we had a conversation, you became a member, you tapped in, and now money-making opportunities are being presented off of music.
Within 6 months or less.
Yeah.
Because I really think that paid show happened like
3 months in.
3 months after,
Yeah. And so it's like, but the difference is, it's partially the membership. It's partially the membership. Yeah. The other half of it is y'all.
Yeah, that shit can only take you so far.
Yeah, but it's like the membership weeds out the people who ain't serious.
And that's what somebody asked me, because they asked me about the membership. I was like, bro, I'll tell you this. I was like, it's not for everybody. It's definitely a great thing, but it's about how much you apply yourself to it, because there's a lot of stuff you can do with the membership. Yeah. But what are you going to do with the membership? Right. Are you going to buy the membership and just be sitting there
That's
with
why
it?
I be having to be hesitant now, too, about how
Them
much
people
I
don't
give to niggas, because I sit here and make a nigga, I make that shit sound like it's Disney World. Because for me, it's like, it's been a real benefit. But because, like you said, if you already putting in the work and the motherfucker come through with like some assistance or a plan or resources or whatever, it's like, it can't do nothing but go up. Right. But I sit here and gas it up to a nigga that's asking me, hey, that shit real, bro. I be seeing you on their page. That shit legit, bro. You be getting your money's worth. What is it like, bro? And I explain it all.
Right,
you
never work.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. You will never gas up the wrong person.
Right.
Because the wrong person will never pay for it.
Exactly. They will never sign up later. Like,
right, cool. They'll go to the page, they'll listen, they'll ask a million questions, they'll submit.
They finish and be like, I thought it was a scam, but that's cool. I'm glad that shit real. And they're still not signed up, or still not.
You know what's crazy? I feel like the real thing that's actually real doesn't equate to real to people who are asking that question.
Yeah.
That's not what they real is.
Niggas, when they say real, they just mean, has it made you some money? But in their mind, it's like, has it made you this level of money? Not has it made you a couple $100s, or has it helped you with more than what you was getting? But nigga, are you rich yet? Did them niggas get you rich? Because if they ain't get you rich, bro.
And not only that, but did they get you rich? Exactly. we're not talking about what you had to do to get there. Did they get you rich?
Account well, it's worthwhile and I can gas it up all day, but also it's because I was willing to put in what goes along with it. Niggas just think, so you mean to tell me I can sign up right now and these niggas gonna take care of everything? Nigga, no. Nigga, like, you looking for Jesus, bro. Like, what the fuck? Niggas be thinking they just going.
Yeah, just pull up.
And then again, like, do you think it would be this cheap, my nigga? If we could just make you a superstar tomorrow.
Yeah, like, bro, I wouldn't run an ad. Like, this is the thing, like, the biggest headache for me. And this is where, like, even having to go up on the prices and having to change stuff. And, like, we got it open now. But I'm like, yo, we're going to have to go back to you having to apply for this shit again.
Yeah.
Like, because it's like, it'd be like artists like y'all that had the potential, that need the help, that need the resources, but it's like 2 of y'all in a sea of 1,000.
Drowned out.
Right? So it's hard for us to catch y'all and help y'all because it's 998 motherfuckers, and then it's hard for y'all to fuck with us because it's 900. Nah, that shit ain't, you know, like it's been so many opportunities, and just full transparency, like these major shows opening for these artists and shit, like, it may be anywhere from a couple $1,000s to $10,000 that we may invest in the show to promote and do stuff, and then we turn around and then still run ads for the shit and got to spend another $4,000-$5,000, may spend another $1,000, $1,500 on your travel, all this type of shit to create an opportunity for a motherfucker to accelerate their career. And then while we doing all this, it'll be some nigga who ain't never done nothing in their life with their career, with their music, in the comments. And this is like shit that has happened before, like with Moneybagg Yo. We had everything lined up. I think that show was like maybe a 6,000 person venue. And niggas just, this shit ain't real, Moneybagg Yo, tagging them like, you think Moneybagg Yo know about this? Like, bro, I'm dealing with the booking agent and the promoter.
Niggas live in this fairy tale world of no like research, of no experience, of no like trying to even study this shit.
Yeah.
And just be like, I ain't see Moneybagg post nothing about making it mag.
And then they burn the show though. Like, cause now his post, now Moneybagg Yo post, oh, this is a scam, this, like, meanwhile, and then then I gotta have a conversation with the goddamn promoter, and now we have to pull and take the thing that we was gonna do with the artist. So now, all these artists who were ready for this opportunity to submit, and whoever would have gotten it, this fucking $10,000, $15,000 opportunity, misses out on it, and it'd be like, that be the thing. It'd be like, the few of y'all who really want it, that deserve it, and to be able to help, really get fucked over by all the people, and that be the kind of the fucked up thing, because a lot of times you come to the defense of other artists who ain't you. Who ain't on the same wavelength. You think that just because y'all both are, and they may be dope, they could be talented, they could be from where you from, y'all have so much in common, but the way that y'all think, y'all are miles apart. And that's why I say like you can never gas up the wrong person. Yeah. Because the wrong people are just always gonna be the wrong people.
I be trying to put niggas on, I be trying to gas niggas, but then it's like you said earlier, like you realize every nigga just not willing to do what you willing to do to get somewhere type shit. Like, and that's fine.
Really ain't gonna matter.
If it's a hobby for you, or if it's some shit that you just want to try and say you did a little bit, that's cool. But like, everything ain't for everybody. It's like you told me before, like, I ain't impressed to get niggas to be members at this point, because the right motherfuckers is gonna gravitate towards the opportunity, you feel me? Like, so that's why I get, sometimes you gotta charge more for shit, sometimes you gotta put a number on shit that you may not even want to have to put on it. It's like, like you said, it weed niggas out. It weed out the serious motherfuckers from the unserious motherfuckers. Or at least, at a minimum, the motherfuckers that's willing to invest in themselves type shit. You might still be unserious and just have a little bit of extra money to play with. But it's like, that's at least a step above, like you said, having a pool of niggas where everybody just like, all right, I'll rap, make me rich.
And people think they want to do this.
Bro, this shit not sweet. Like, it's not sweet on no level. You feel me? Like, even as a hobbyist, this shit not really sweet, my nigga. It's still gonna take time, effort, and money. You feel me?
Like, you gotta put in the same amount of time you would put into any other skill.
It's just, you gotta be willing to risk shit. You gotta be willing to risk your time, your money, your effort, your image, or whatever the fuck you think it is. You feel me? Niggas be too caught up in their ego.
It's a sacrifice. And if you're not willing to do that, then at that point it would just become the hobby thing, which, like you be saying all the time, is not an issue. But I wouldn't have been able to agree until now. Because before now, I was like, a hobby? That make it sound like I ain't doing nothing.
But see, that's the serious artist in you. That's the nigga that take his shit serious. So when you get a hobby, it
it's also the culture.
But I was moving like a hobby.
It's also the culture. Like, people will make you feel like the way we talk to artists, like, oh, you still doing your little music thing? Oh, when you gonna get like, bro, you don't do that with your aunt who bakes cookies on the weekend. Like, it's like so many people who do things they love doing, that they passionate about, that don't make them a fucking dime. and we don't belittle them for doing it.
Yeah.
But when you do music, something that's supposed to be therapeutic, something that like lets you express yourself, something that you enjoy doing, and it's like if the nigga want to blow $4,000 shooting a music video, guess what? Someone spent $4,000 going on vacation.
As a nigga who's blessed enough to be like actually talented at music, you feel me? That's not no shade on nobody else, but it's like I know like what I can do musically, and I know others see that as well. Even then, niggas still look at me crazy sometimes when they hear like what I'm doing music, what I'm spending on music, like where I'm at in life, and niggas be like, nigga, you not worried about this? What about your 401k? What about your job, motherfucker? What about your savings? What about life and all the shit that I gotta worry about? Because I never chased my dream and I just gave up on that shit early. Right. And to me, I'm just like, nigga, that shit's gonna happen anyway. Yeah. Like, you feel me? But it's like, then I think about all the motherfuckers that may be still building to where they need to get to, still finding their sound, may not have the automatic shit that's gonna catch a nigga ear.
Right. Yeah.
That don't mean you shouldn't be working on your shit neither. That shit don't mean you shouldn't be investing in your shit neither. But like you said, niggas so quick to, if you not famous already or making some big money already, even if you made $1,000 last month on features, or if you just got a paid show over here and a paid show over there, hey, like, nigga, we don't see all of that. We don't know what goes into all that.
Right.
If you're not making what we think you should be making to consider this a real career, then niggas will look down on you. And it's like you said, niggas don't really do that shit with nothing else. Like, it's no other real field.
Listen,
where niggas like, damn, bro, you still doing that? You still working out and trying to run track at 30? Nigga, I'm exercising.
Yeah, right.
UPS, right now, picking up extra shifts, picking up extra gigs, driving Uber, doing different stuff to pay for the holidays. Like, it's like, so if you made an extra $3,000 this year working at UPS to pay for the holidays, what's wrong with someone doing music and making an extra $3,000? Exactly. That's an extra $250 a month.
And even the niggas that ain't making no money, I feel like at the end of the day, you doing something that benefits you. Whether it's benefiting your mental, your spiritual, nigga, just your pride, your ego, whatever the fuck it is, nigga, you're not doing it for no reason. You're not taking time to write a rap and pay for a studio session and all this extra shit for nothing. If that's what that nigga like to do, even if that motherfucker trash, bro, what are you doing to be judging this nigga? If you ain't already rich from what you love doing, don't talk down on no other nigga.
And that's for me, that's why I feel like it's the culture. And that's why, like, for me, I'm like, it's like I'm fighting the industry, I'm fighting the culture, I'm fighting everybody. Yeah. Like, because it's like, it's these ideas that are out there to the point where that even, like you said, like as an artist, when you hear hobbies, it's like, what you mean hobbyist, goddammit? Like, and it's like, and I have to go into so much detail to explain like that there's nothing wrong. Even, and it was like for me to evolve in understanding this, like even with the site, and it's like why we allow, like you don't have to have a membership to post updates. And it's like, I believe that being a hobbyist is part of the journey.
Yeah.
And so it's like,
sometimes you gotta find your love for it through that.
Period.
And then be like, now I'm ready to take it serious.
Yeah. That's what I was not even sometimes, all the time.
Yeah.
Who in nobody the NBA that didn't like playing basketball? Just like
nobody just jumped in right away. Like, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah. Just start doing this.
And so like, and that's kind of the thing. So we removed this phase, the biggest phase of the journey. And so as soon as someone got a goddamn link, it's like a million people. Well, you need to do this promo campaign and you got to buy ads and you ain't doing this. You ain't got your ISRC code. It's like, and it is like.
That shit overwhelm a nigga.
Exactly.
Nigga just trying to have
and it immediately snatches the love for this thing from you. And it makes it where you're not releasing music consistently, so you don't get the feedback that you need.
More of a task.
You're not really even.
And I noticed that shit too. Like when I was young and I really just had a love for it, just genuine love, and I didn't have no idea about the business side. Yeah, I was, I guess, like hindering myself by not learning it as early as I could. But I was also allowing myself to just build my sound, get creative, and figure out what I really like to do with this shit and what I didn't. Because it was like at that point, I'm not worried about, am I putting the rollout out together right? Am I doing this creative? Am I marketing right? I'm just like, nigga, make a song, like the song, put it on SoundCloud, see if other niggas like the song. If it get good feedback, make more songs like this. And over time, what you're doing is you develop, you sharpening your sword, you feel me? And then it's like, at some point, you realize, okay, I've been doing this long enough, I've invested enough time and money. Other people who think I'm good at it, I think I'm good at it. I can see myself doing it forever. Let me figure out what else I need to do to make it there type shit. And that's where the shit starts getting a little bit less fun, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That's where the shit starts getting more into like a task or a job than it is like just a hobby. Yeah. But that's the difference in a hobbyist and a real artist, my nigga. Like you gotta take on the other part of it too.
When you acknowledge the fact that you have to choose this.
Yeah.
Like like actually
It's
choose
not
this
something you just
over
do.
something else, especially when all of life comes into play, and then you
when it becomes,
with,
I have to go out my way to do this now.
yeah, I gotta go out
I
my
can
way
just do
to
it
make
for
sure
fun
that I'm
at the house.
rehearsing, make sure I'm writing so my pen
Yeah,
ain't dulling
hit
out
that
on
shit.
me. All that, man.
I used to be at the crib, just sit in the bathroom, because I had hella people at the house, so that was the only like quiet place. And I just sit in the bathroom, the headphones on, just right on the floor forever type shit, you feel me? And the shit was just peaceful, just relaxing type shit, you feel me? I wasn't even recording nothing. I just have it in my notebooks, and shit. I still got the books in the crib. And it's like, at some point, like you said, you make that physical choice, that mental choice of like, all right, now I gotta get up and actually pursue this. Like, I gotta get up and go on and do X, Y, Z to
I
see
can't
it
go with the
through all
boys
way,
to the
you feel me?
college party.
I can't just keep
man.
rapping this shit to myself all the
Right, I
time
can't.
and telling my homies, hey, you sound good, like.
And that, for me, that's part of like, for me, like even with doing the music review. And I learned, that's my biggest takeaway from doing the music review and learning that. Like, cause it was a brick wall up. Like, so we would have never crossed paths without the music review.
Yeah, at all.
And so it's like, but it's so many artists like that I work with that making money and doing, like, change their lives and stuff, but only from the music review and only because it was $1 to submit or it was free to submit or whatever. It was like that, like, in order to get in there. And it's like, and so for me, it's like, you're in that hobbyist mode, and what it takes to get from the hobbyist mode, from that 90% that are hobbyists to the 9% who are serious, is the confidence meter has to build up. And the only way that can come is from you consistently releasing music. And so when you seeing people dropping the flame emojis who don't know you, like, these ain't people, it ain't because I sent the link out to all these people, all my friends, and hey, go like my stuff. And like, it's like people you don't know, people quoting your lines and little stuff, and seeing like, it's like, because you believe in it because it's yours. And you know that is an honest or objective belief.
Yeah.
And so to have someone else reiterate that and to echo that and to like, you know, that shit, like, that was one of the things, like, with the opportunities, like, I would, like, for years, I would make it a point to not say you won.
Right, you earned.
Yeah, it was like, you got selected, you earned it, like, just the way that I framed it, because I always wanted it, whether it was a big opportunity or a small opportunity, to be reassurance that, you know, somebody outside of you heard that shit that you liked and felt the same way. And like, that's the thing big thing I wanted people to always take away. And that's kind of one of the things that I've seen people, it wasn't even a major opportunity opening for no big person or anything like that. It may have been a showcase, it may have been just being selected for something smaller, but that confirmation changed their life, because it's just like, hell yeah, like just like that
battery in that bag, yeah.
Exactly. And that's like, and you got so many people and so many companies that make their money off of depowering you, like, so that they can they take the battery out their back so they can sell you their electricity. And it's like, and that's the whole thing, is to make you feel like less than, to make you feel like you can't do it without them, to make you like, people, why I need the membership? My nigga, you don't. I ain't gonna say that they ain't helpful, but it's like, bro, there's plenty of people making it without it. Like,
I feel like at the end of the day, the goal is, like, for any business like this, the goal is to get you to a point when one day you don't need the membership.
Yeah.
It's to get you to a point when one day it's like, maybe this year I don't need to resubscribe, because all the shit that I was going to them for help with, I've now learned and mastered, and I can do on my own type shit. It's like, you never necessarily need this shit. You don't need anybody in particular. Niggas always tell you, you need a team, you need this, you need that. You don't really need anybody. But, nigga, are you gonna be the one motherfucker this year or this generation that made it completely on his own? Because it's not many, you feel me?
Yeah.
Now, you can take that risk if you want to, but there was only one Michael Jordan, you feel me? There's only one LeBron. And it's not guaranteed that you on your own is gonna be the one nigga to just pop off, you feel me? Sometimes niggas gotta get past that egotistical or that hobbyist mindset of, I can just figure it out, we'll do it on my own, this and that third. Nigga, this shit is a business.
Yeah, all right.
You're not just competing with the other niggas on your level. I'm not competing with you, nigga. We competing with corporations. They got billions of dollars and connections with every streaming and distro and shit. Like, when you look at a shit like that and you realize, like, bro, yeah, making a mag might not make you famous tonight. Yeah, it might not get you rich overnight or make you even the hottest nigga in your city. But what it will do is at least amplify what you are already willing to do for your own self. You feel me? It's like if you are already investing in yourself, and another nigga comes by and is like, hey, I don't want to stop your investments,
but I got access to this, that, and third.
You feel me? That's it. I'm not telling you don't spend your money how you want to spend it. I'm just telling you, nigga, we can spend it a little bit smarter than you doing that. You can make something back. Because a lot of niggas, like I was saying earlier, just want to put a couple hundred followers, a couple thousand subscribers. I just want some views and streams. I want to hit 1 million streams and shit. That's great, nigga. You ain't say nothing about making the money back. How much you spent to get that
That's
million?
The first thing he said to me when we had that talk.
Nigga, open your eyes.
He said the whole time, he ain't said nothing about money.
I ain't gonna tell you you
I
need
said,
this
dang.
shit. Like, you'll still be a rapper whether you get a subscription or not.
And see, that's the thing is, see, I help people make money. Like, boom, like we talking, y'all made money. It's like niggas don't do that. Most of these niggas don't do that and can't do that. Like, I know how to make people money. It's like, and so I can talk about money with you because my goal is to help you make some. These niggas never talk to y'all about money because they have no idea how to help you make any, and they have no plans if they do. So they'll sit up, they know like, bro, I'm just trying to see what I can get about you. And like that's the thing, and so that's where the sexy stories come in. And it's like a person to have one person that they've successfully, like, they might have one person that they help make $1 million. And it's like, and that's kind of the thing is like, I ain't got nobody I help make $1 million. Just be straight up. I ain't got that feather in my cap. So, but I do have motherfucking 100 people that I help make $10,000.
Yeah.
And so if this person worked with 1,000 people and made one of them $1 million, and I worked with 1,000 people and helped 100 of them make $10,000, who you want to go with?
I'm gonna trust the motherfucker that got him a proven track record.
And that's the possibility versus probability.
Exactly.
So this person has done this one thing. So it's possible, but the probability is 1 in 1,000. It's less than 1%.
Yeah.
Or do you want to go with the 10%?
They reproduce results.
And that's the thing.
Yeah, niggas don't think of shit like that though. Again, niggas just think I want to get big tonight, so I'm looking for the nigga that blew. Who got Offset and Takeoff and Quavo rich? Who got the Lil Baby rich? Like that's who I want to work with. Not realizing that nigga doesn't need you. Like you are not the asset. As an artist, my nigga, you're at the bottom of that totem pole as far as necessary niggas, because there's so many of you. There's so many of us. You feel me? There's so many
and
niggas.
Even with the whole Michael Jordan point with that, like that too. There's more Michael Jordans. We just ain't seen them.
Yeah.
Like,
and that goes into why I always say, like, with that level of success to be that 1 in 1,000, all right, nigga, that's luck. It's like if you if you got 1 in 1,000, that's luck. When I have 100 out of 1,000, that's me. Like, because I am the consistent thing in that, so it ain't guaranteed. But there's a 10% chance, but 1 in 1,000, oh, that could have just been because that was such and such cousin and this thing happened. Like, you really can't claim. How can you claim the lottery ticket?
It's like the nigga that hit the 1 home run to win the game.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, cool, but you struck out 5 times.
Yeah, your batting average
or
is terrible.
It's like, nigga, I at least get 2 hits a game, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, it might not be the clutchest hit ever, but nigga, I guarantee
we gonna get something. We don't.
I at least help you this many. Like, you feel me? That's all it should be, bro. People really. I think that's the true difference in the hobbyist and the artist. If your goals don't involve some type of profit, not even saying you have to be making money right now or doing this and the third, not even your short-term goals, but if you don't have some type of long-term or short-term goal involved in making a profit off of your art, then you're a hobbyist. Because that's the difference in hobby and professional is professional, nigga, I'm getting paid to do this. I do this at a level where I get paid.
So that's dangerous, what you just said. Because here's what happens. And I think that's the thing that the industry does. Because now all these hobbyist niggas just gonna put a goal on some shit, but not change any of their actions and beliefs or anything to align with that goal. And so like that's what it's like, so then niggas be like, yeah, I'm trying to make $1 million. I need 6 figures. I'm direct to consumer and doing all that talk, but it's like, nigga, nothing you're doing lines up with that, though.
Well, let me clarify. When I say goal, if y'all hear me say goal, I mean something that you actually have a plan that you are actively working on towards.
Right.
If you just saying some shit like, because all of us have said, my goal, nigga, I need to make $1 million off this rap shit.
Yeah.
All right, nigga, that's a dream. Like, that's a dream. That's an idea. That's like a nice start. You feel me? But we all fucking dream. But a goal is when you just like, all right, bro, this is what I'm working on right now to get to this. You feel me? So if my goal is, nigga, I need to make, like when we first started talking about goals and shit, like last year, he's like, what's your goal? And I kept saying, oh, I need this many followers, and he was like, nigga, what's your, like, where's the money come in? You could work with a nigga, I done worked with niggas for years, and ain't never once mentioned a goal involving a profit. Whether it's a merch or show or anything. It was just always a digital number, something that can be boost or gas.
Something I can pay for.
Exactly.
So worst come to worst, I get your money and I pay a nigga to move this number up. Like that's it
for you.
That's all.
Don't nobody else really know your
music. You want more streams?
Ain't nobody buying your tickets. Ain't nobody selling your t-shirts. Like, that's the thing, bro. Motherfuckers gotta really make actual.
I got niggas who can turn any dial. What you want, followers? You want views? You want likes, nigga? Like it's just.
How is that shit helping? I know niggas in my city right now that can do 100,000 views if they drop a song right now. No cap. Some niggas in Baltimore booming right now.
Who gonna pull up to that
them
show?
Them same niggas I done seen try to throw a show where it's just them damn near, or like they the headliner, and not even 10 motherfuckers show up. You feel me? Like not even a couple motherfuckers are. I told you ain't had niggas that bought a ticket online just to show love. Like, at least me, nigga, I got a couple niggas that's like, nigga, I ain't gonna make it, but if I see you post a nigga, here go a little ticket, you give it away.
You honestly, I think that's half the battle though, honestly, like just getting your focus off of those dials.
Yeah. The more genuine your approach is, the more genuine your results will be. That's what I've been learning. Like, if you really go out and just try to connect with motherfuckers and build an actual brand or actual product, as opposed to just trying to shortcut shit like, let me pay this nigga for some followers, let me pay this nigga. We see that they bots, bro. We can see you don't have.
And at the end of the day, like,
nigga, like
you're not getting paid a certain way, like getting like what's it called, brand deals and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like certain things are if they're not certain things in place, which they won't be in place if your mindset's not in the right place.
And for me, just
don't
as
mean
a genuine
anything.
like artist, not to cut you on my bed, but like just like a nigga that really love this music shit and really been doing this shit all my life for real. I take pride in knowing that like when I go out, nigga, my rapport is real. Like, it ain't no just digital shit. Like, it's online, nigga might not recognize me at all. But when I go out and I'm in the communities of music, whether it's in Houston, whether it's in Baltimore, any city that I've been in for, like, longer than a year and, like, really locked in that, I can say, like, nah, nigga recognize. And it's off of genuine just, oh, nah, I see that nigga's work. It's not I heard his hit song or I love his music. Had this nigga probably got my shit downloaded. But you'll see a nigga and recognize, and that's like one of the biggest parts of the battle as an artist is being recognized. Simply having a nigga be like, I know who that is.
Right.
I mean, I listened to him or nothing. We all saw LaRussell on social media so many fucking times before we actually listened to the nigga music. And the nigga's dope. But it was like, you had to make yourself seen so much to the point where it's like, well, I guess I know this nigga. You feel me? I guess I might as well pay attention because I keep seeing this. The nigga at your job or at your apartment that you done seen 30 times, so eventually you just, what's up, bro? Nigga, we done walked past each other 30 fucking times before we got to this point.
Oh, that's
every time I see
there.
this, hey, what's up, bro? How you feeling today, my nigga? Like,
and you know, that kind of go back to the interesting thing, like I say, like, the shit I'm tired of. Like, niggas like, man, I've been getting your emails for years, like, like. And I think you probably see me like at South by, like it's like I deal with this shit all the time, and now that we're doing this event, it's like every week I get 2-3 people that just come in here and give me this. Yeah, I've been getting the emails for years, and it's like, yeah, I thought this shit was a scam. Like people pull me aside, man. You know, I thought this shit was a scam. I've been getting y'all emails since goddamn I was in college. Like all this, and it's like, and somehow they like it's weird because like, is this a compliment?
Right.
Is this like what is this? Like, but it's like hearing it so much, and it's like what am I doing wrong? And it's like what am I doing wrong that you think that it's a scam?
And then what am I doing right that made you realize it wasn't? Like,
it's
when
like
you just showed up.
It'd be weird. Like it's like when they come, they see the office and they see the.
This Atlanta. This actually an elaborate ass scam.
Like, oh my God, I ain't even gonna get into it. I ain't even gonna get into it because the shit get crazy, shit wild. But it's like, but no, it's like we have those conversations, and it's like interesting to me because it's to the extent where as artists, like how you say you'll see someone over and over and over again, and then it takes a minute until like a certain number of impressions till you really recognize them, and then you engage with them. And it's like, even with dealing with this, with doing this, and it's like, that's why I say it like kind of self-sorts like out. And it's like, it's been so many artists that I was like, yo, like artists that you know, artists who've been members, but like not like, and that's the difference with the membership levels, like where the bronze members versus the professional memberships. Like people who pay $1,000 or more win. People who I'm gonna see what it's like. I'm gonna do this little $20, or I'll spend like $200 for the year. I'm gonna see like that tepidness, that lack of commitment, and then it's like, but still wanting to see them win. Like give them same quality advice, saying, hey, bro, you might want to. And it's like they don't act on it. They don't, because they haven't. There's no level of commitment there or belief in the thing, and have just watched them like miss out on literally thousands of dollars, possibly tens of thousands of dollars from just not taking action on things.
That's how to me, I spot a motherfucker that's closer to the hobbyist line than the serious line. Cause like it's not saying that you gotta be willing to invest $1,000 in yourself on this particularly to be taken serious. But nigga, it's everybody got something that they willing to go broke behind. It might be your kids, it might be alcohol, it might be weed, whatever. Nigga, for most of my life, I was just a nigga that smoked all the time. And it's like, nigga, I might spend this last 10 today if I'm having a fucked up day and go and hit the plug, you feel me? But you gotta realize when it comes to this music show, anything that you're doing, that's what you need to look at your craft like as well to be like taken serious. Like I would spend my very last dollar on some music shit. I done came down here before with $10 in my pocket and being like, nigga, I'm gonna just get out here and do DoorDash or something to get the gas to go home. But niggas say come out here for a show or for an interview or for some business, whatever, that's relating to what I love to do. And it's like, you gotta be willing to really go broke behind that shit. Not saying that that's necessary for everybody. I ain't saying go and spend $1,000 if you.
But it's a sacrifice attitude though.
But I don't be having it when I pay that times neither. But I know in my mind the same way how I can go spend $100 on some weed when I probably shouldn't, and I'm like, I'm gonna get it back. Why don't you feel like that about some shit that you putting your time and effort and money into? Like
So here's my framework. There's 99-1, 90% hobbyists, 9% serious, 1% professional, and so the 90% hobbyist. What makes you a hobbyist is you spend it as your money as if it's an expense.
Yeah.
And it's like when you go on vacation, that's an expense. You don't see a return on investment from the vacation.
You're not thinking how much we making back from this trip to Cabo.
So anything that you spending money on, you know, is just going out. It's not an investment, and you know that. As much as artists, like, yeah, I'm gonna like, and that's the problem, is that disconnect. Is the way that you spend, I know what you are. The way that you talk, you're lying to yourself.
Right.
And so that's where all the frustration, where artists, I spent this and that didn't happen, and then they can be complaining about everything. But it's like, nah, bro, the way you spent it ain't in alignment with a return on investment. Yeah. You spending it like
threw that shit in the air.
Yeah, it's just like, let's see what happens. Like, and so, but then once you get that confidence boost, and like that's the whole thing for me. Like even with people who had the free accounts, hey, just post about what you got going on, document your journey, because all of this is part of your story, and submit for the review, submit for these opportunities that are open to everybody, and hopefully you get the confidence boost that you need as you're doing that. Like if you start getting some good feedback and people start tapping in with you and you do in collaborations, like, yo, I might have something here, and then you're ready to invest, and that's when you get serious, when you're willing to sacrifice for this thing. So when you're willing to, nah, I'm not gonna hit the plug up, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Or, nah, I'm gonna work an extra shift to do some other stuff because you like understand that it takes more than what I've been putting in, and you know that you want to see something come from it, so you're willing to sacrifice because you believe that something can come from it.
Yeah. How many times you can go out there and water that seed?
Yeah, and the last thing is that jump from being serious to being professional is figuring out the actual, so the serious is the dangerous space.
Right.
Is when you realize it takes money to make money. But professional is when you realize that it takes something more than money to make money.
Right.
Like if I say, yo, I got $100 bill and you give me 5 20s, yeah, I've made money, I've made change. But if I have a $100 bill and you give me 4 20s, then nigga, there need to be something else that I'm getting. Like you sold me something. Like so, and it's that thing where you have to add something with the money. And so for whether it's having a strategy, having this effort, these different things that you're putting in, to where, okay, when I'm spending this money, it's turning into something. So it's like, yo, you spending this, and time is money too. So when you spending the time to build up this catalog, so that boom, when you're in the rooms with people, you have something to play. When you spend the money on the membership and we sit down, we have the consultation and readjust the way that you're looking at things, so that when you're moving forward, like, okay, you're looking at the opportunity, okay, yeah, so what's up with this show? Or, hey, this is, you understand your value and what you're willing to take. So when someone asks how much something is, you already have a number, and it's not you feel me? Where a nigga know, okay, you've never been paid for this, why am I gonna be the person to pay you?
Right.
And so it's like all of those things where once you spend the money and you have these other things, it's a factor that multiplies it. And you're able to start seeing something come in. And that's what I say, like, even if it don't pay, even if it doesn't finance your entire lifestyle, being able to fund something, even to go out to fucking lunch off of your music means something, because the average person ain't never ate off their music. And so, like, and that's the thing, that's when you get into that professional space and you're able to consistently do that. And that doesn't mean that it happens every week, every month, every day. But like at the end of the year, if you can add it up,
make something off of your shit. You battle tested basically. You done proven to at least a degree that, like, all right, off of what I'm creating, I can see some type of return on my shit. You know what I mean? Like you said, it may not be. It ain't every month that I hit down that 1,000 in this or this and that. You feel me? It's just.
But if you do it once every 3 months.
But even that first time, I think that's a bigger motivator than people really talk about. Like, I remember that first time I paid for something off some music money, I said, oh.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. That's what I'm trying to get people to. Like, that's why I'm always having these money conversations. I be trying to get people, because like that's one of those things that change you. Like, even when I say, like, the way that we do the announcement when people get picked for stuff, and like, because it does that for you, but it also does it for people around you.
Yeah.
Like, it's like people start taking your shit, like, yo, when you like, yeah, they booked me to Birmingham, I'm opening up.
So,
like, oh yeah? So so what's you know, like, it's like, it makes, when like, yeah, I had a paid show, it's like, oh, okay, where's that? Like, and it's like,
it's paying your resume type shit.
Right? That, and it because you believe in you, but seeing someone else believes in you makes a bigger difference to other people.
Yeah, because nobody give a fuck if you believe in you. Everybody's supposed to believe in themselves.
Yeah.
But once they feel like they're behind, or like, damn, everybody hip to this nigga, why I don't know about this nigga? Who is this nigga?
Yeah, what I'm missing out
Even
on.
if they don't like you off rip, it's like you automatically got that appeal of like, all right, this is what's hot, this is what's new. Let me at least catch on, you feel me? And then I decide later if it's for me. But it's like you said, like, once somebody else is gassing you up, once somebody else is like, oh, well, I invested money in him, I paid for him to come perform, or I flew him out this and the third, then it's like, damn, nigga, you got all that done already, and I ain't never heard it. Well, shit, how much do you charge for a feature? Well, shit, how much do it cost to get in the booth with you? You feel me? And it's like, it's sad that sometimes you got to do that. In the ideal world, talent would just be talent, and it would be, nigga, I hear it's great, I want to pay and work.
It's beautiful. But
in the world we live in, nigga, in the world we live in, nigga, shit, nigga, if you can't get me no further than I already am, that's how niggas look at it. Like, why the fuck would I pay you?
But that, and here's the thing is, nigga, you know where.
Exactly.
That be the funny thing is,
but
like,
niggas will look at you like nowhere just because you not all the way at the top. They only see top and bottom.
Here's the craziest thing, and like this is really the sad thing for me. It's like, cause like I said, like when I said that one of my initial things with doing when I started the magazine was helping independent artists, but the underlying thing was to teach black youth about business through hip hop, right? So I've been very socially conscious and aware, like since when I was doing music. Even when I did music, I would put like social themes and club records and shit like that.
Right.
And so it's like, but the reality of this shit with artists is psychologically, most artists have low self-esteem.
Yeah.
Because that's the way this thing is structured, is to make you feel bad, to make you feel like you need a motherfucker, the labels, you need a label, you need somebody to co-sign you, you need this, you don't have this, and everybody point out all the shit that's wrong with you and what you don't have so that I can sell you the thing. And so I know for a fact I could sell way more memberships and make way more money if I was that person, but I feel like that is perpetuating the problem that I'm trying to solve. And so it's like me breathing life into a nigga Being like, bro, you dope. Like, bro, like me taking time out to talk to a nigga and tell him how dope he is and encourage a motherfucker belittles me. Because if I know I ain't shit and you sitting up talking to me, then you must not be shit by association. Right. It's like if she too bad and she talking to you like, oh, this bitch trying to line me up. She trying to it's like, it gotta be something wrong. It's like, and that's the thing where that battle where with creatives where the industry beats y'all down.
This nigga want to work with me. He ain't getting no money.
Clearly, like, nigga.
It's sad because it is a reflection of how you look at yourself damn near. Like, if this nigga is that pressed to work with me, then this nigga got to be down bad.
Yo, like, you know what's crazy? And that's like, I had to like, and this just made me like, yo, I can't work with artists from Atlanta. Like, I was here. It was like we did South by this year, and it was an artist. Both of them was from Atlanta. Both of them was like, yo, and they both killed their sets. Both of them was like, yo, it was like, damn, that's crazy. And this was my first time really tapping in with either of them. But it's like the interesting thing, like everybody in Atlanta, like I ain't gonna say everybody, but it's a lot of artists in Atlanta that fuck with us and reach out to me personally because of South by. Because we got the biggest, you know what we do. Yeah. Like, so it's like, so in the city, it's like, it's so many people in the city. It's like, you got Future, you got all these big names, everybody here. But it's like, them niggas don't go out to Austin. Like, ain't nobody doing nothing out there. So like, when it's like everybody around this time of year, I get a million calls. Hey, what's going on? It's like everybody
trying to check in.
Yeah. So it's like, it is what it is. And so, but it's like, but the artists, they go out there, they kill this shit. And I'm like, bro, y'all got to collab. Like, and it's like, and I'm pushing to get them together. Like, every time I see them, like, oh, y'all collab yet? Yo, y'all collab yet? Yeah. I'm pushing because I want to see this shit happen. So I end up just setting up the session here and just dragging them niggas here, and they cooked up some shit. Like that shit was dope. But then I'm like just listening to them talk, and it's like one of them said something that like the same shit that I talk. Like while I was just saying, it's like, yeah, just blow your face cards, like nigga just be sitting over there by the bar eating chicken wings, chilling out. Like, you still in here? Like, and it's like, I'm that nigga. I will, if I come out and so at someone's event, I'm gonna try to stick around as long as I can to see as many artists as I can perform to make sure that, like, I don't want to be the nigga in and out. Like, so if I'm here, I'm gonna check out at least 10 of y'all.
She gonna kick my ass, but I'm gonna snitch on her. My girl be hating that shit, cause like I said, I go to almost every show I can. I try to be at least once a week. And sometimes it'll end up being the same spot. You know, you find somewhere that's lit, they got a good crowd, you might be here, they show every Tuesday spot or every Monday spot, you feel me? But like, I like, when it comes to music, that's the only thing I like to be on time for. I like to be there damn near when the doors open. And I know sometimes it's like, all right, they ain't starting until an hour later or whatever. Yeah. But they're just me. I like to be in that motherfucker early. I like to get to chop it up with the DJ before he got to actually do his job.
Yeah, and then you can find out about like the venue.
I want to figure out how the sound shit work, because I might get here to change my whole set, you feel me? Even if it's just an open mic. I like to be at that shit early because it's really what I like to do. And then when it comes to leaving, motherfucker, I be that nigga that's like, nigga, I might be leaving out with the DJ, like helping you carry your shit to the car, nigga, type shit, like real live. Not even just on some business shit trying to build rapport, but just like,
but just connecting with the people.
Being genuine.
You don't get nowhere in any field without being around the field. You feel me? That's how it works. You feel me? Like, lawyers hang with other lawyers, artists supposed to hang with other artists. You feel me? You're supposed to be in that environment and engulfed in that environment as much as you can be. At least I feel like. I mean, you got to give yourself as many opportunities as you can to network, grow, or build with anybody around type shit. So even if it's a bullshit open mic that I seen niggas at all the time, my girl might have made us an hour late because she decided to get dressed as soon as it was time to go. I said we leaving at 8. You was like, all right, 7:50, let me start getting dressed. Yeah. Now we getting here an hour and a half late. The list long as shit. She like, what number is you? I'm like, I think I'm like 24. She like, damn, why you ain't signed early? I'm like, nigga, we just got here. Then I sign a little list, I wait the whole time, and if I'm 24, it might be 32 niggas on the list. I'm like, well, shit, I already waited for 24. I'm out to stick around for the rest of the 32
like,
shit.
I catch these other
here. Nothing off, like, damn, nigga, can we go home yet? And I'm like, look, I don't want to say go to the car now, but I got to be here. Like, this where I want to be type shit. It ain't like it's somewhere.
I actually, that's exactly what the situation was sometimes. It be like that, though.
Right. Like, you just want to be there.
You got to,
I'm here. Why am I going home? What am I doing
Especially when it's
a
good show, because it don't really, sometimes, like, I'm not saying there don't be good shows, shows, but like
No, we can say that because a
Sometimes
lot of them
don't be good shows.
And sometimes
But
the
for it
best
to be a
niggas
show
at
with
the end.
for it to be a show with like a lot of good artists, that's not like something you see all the time. So when
Exactly.
you get like a situation
And
like
sometimes
that,
that best nigga is at the end. It's the one that you waited for the end and you was like, damn, I'm glad I did not leave before you went on stage.
Yeah, sometimes best niggas number 24.
Exactly. Especially if it's but even then, like with the building report shit, I tell niggas like, cause it's a lot of showcases I done seen around the city where niggas just trying to get their money. A lot of promoters just want their money off the artists. So there's some niggas that come around Baltimore, they go to all cities and shit. I salute them niggas, they get their bread, you feel me? But as an artist standpoint, it's not really as beneficial as you make it seem. They'll say, look, we got a $5,000 contest, you feel me? First place gets $3,000, second place gets $2,000, third place gets $1,000. Then they say we got NLE Chopper or Rick Ross or whoever performing, right?
Guest starring.
And it sounds great.
Yeah.
You like the winner gets $5,000 and third. Niggas don't read.
Yeah.
Niggas don't look and be like, oh, so they don't research. They don't look at your page and be like, you posted this in every city over the last 2 weeks. It's not a scam.
Yeah.
They're actually doing this. They're actually giving away the money, but it's a process. And you don't realize how it works. You thinking I'm just about to come up on $5,000 tonight. No, nigga. You gonna come out, it's gonna be 30 niggas. You gonna have to do the best out of these niggas. Then you get invited to another show probably 2 months down the line in a whole nother city that you have to drive to and then stay here. Like, it's a process to it. The thing is, niggas that come to shows like that, not do no research, not ask no questions.
Drop it back.
Just pay their money. And the nigga how he did it, he was slick, right? He said, it's $20 to get in. It's free to perform. If you want to perform extra songs, only one song for free. You want to perform extra songs, it's $25 a song. Or if you bring 3 paying people, I'll give you 1 free song. So the nigga's running up his bag. You feel me? The nigga's smart on the business tip. The dumb artists, the niggas that don't listen, will come and be like, oh, I paid my 20 and I ain't get to perform. Because 100 niggas gonna pop out when you say $5,000. It's not your regular open mic with just the usual 20. Now every nigga
You didn't pay to perform. You paid to be in here.
And that's how the nigga did them. Well, you didn't technically get finesse. You paid to get in. Now, if we had time for you to perform, you would have performed.
Yeah.
But it's no finesse here, you feel me?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers will look at shit and then leave and be mad and want to fight, want to kill a nigga. And I'm going to rob you this and third. Why? Because I got scammed, because he lied to me. Nigga, you wasted my time. Did you come in here and talk to the promoter and really tap in with him? Did you come in here and find out who owns the venue? Because he's not, that's not saying he's here.
Yeah.
Did you come and talk to any of the other artists that you see actually doing shit? Did you talk to the DJ, my nigga? These are the things I feel like that separate a lot of niggas. Because it's like, I can't get finessed or say I wasted my time if I came here and I got something.
Yeah.
If I went around the crowd and got every nigga in here that don't follow me to follow me, and I came in here and I talked to every DJ that I can see or every important motherfucker, every tastemaker or gatekeeper I could find in here, yeah, nigga, I might not have got to perform. I might not win $5,000, but that $20 did something.
Yeah.
Better than sitting the fuck home and...
Bro, the people, like with the music review, people come in the music review, free to submit, and it's like, you know, I'm very explicit, like, hey, we pulling 10 of these, like the free ones, and you can do the VIP or priority, whatever, but 10 free.
the live crash outs be cracking me up.
Yeah. And so, but it'd be like, yo, wasting my time. I've been here all night. I'm like, bro, you ain't been here longer than me. Like, what are you talking about? Like, me, like.
Doing lives will definitely show you that shit too. Like, nigga, this shit is way more stressful on a nigga having to host this bitch.
And it crazy, it'd be like the niggas that been in there for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then they getting played next.
You can dip, you tracking into 5 different lives right now, you in and out, you doing whatever. Nigga, I gotta sit here in front of this fucking screen. I can't really answer my phone. I can't get up and go do shit, nigga.
Bro, I'm hungry and I've had to use the restroom for the past hour.
And you talking about y'all niggas ain't played me all day. Nigga, you ain't following no instructions. You sit there $2 and thought, nigga, they better play me next. I swear to God, nigga. Like,
yo.
Niggas be entitled though, that's the thing, entitlement. And that's often something that comes with hobbyists. With niggas that ain't serious, because the nigga that's serious understands what goes into it. A nigga that's serious understands, nigga, I know you had so much on your plate tonight. It's been times like the first South by South, I can't remember what was going on, but it was something that like, I was trying to talk to you about before the set came up. But I can see like you just had so much going on at the time and other niggas in your ear like, bro, my artist ain't get to go yet, nigga, what the fuck going on, cuz this and third. And I'm just like, you know what? If that was me and another nigga came up like, hey bro, can you help me with some bullshit that's really not that important enough and you got going on the show? I'm like, get the fuck out of my nigga. That's the difference of the nigga.
That's
like,
the realest. Like that is the. Hey, I got some shit that has nothing to do with what you're worried about right now.
Hey man,
put all that aside
before 9,
get this together.
And it's 9:15. Like,
come help me out with this
real quick, bro. Like, you paid to be here. You should have known what goes. But niggas that have experience in it, that spend the time and money doing it, have 9 out of 10 been here before, at least to a degree. So I've seen how shit works. I know it's not gonna always be as smooth as I expect it to be.
Right.
And nigga, if it's
Majority
still
of the time,
worth
it's probably not actually.
like how I told niggas with them shits out there in South by South, if it's still worth it, yeah, it may not go exactly how you plan in your mind. But would you have paid for the new arrangement anyway?
Yeah.
Like I said, I had a show out there where it was like 10 minutes, $50. It wasn't on 6th Street, but it was still a decent like promoter that had a decent crowd pop up. $50 for any show at South by South is like, nigga, it's $50 fucking dollars. You know what I mean? Niggas be out here like, I need $1,000 to do one song, nigga. Mm-hmm. And ain't nobody
He's
else.
talking about me. It was just let you know. He was talking about me. Because that's exactly what we do.
Hey, man.
Hey, but do it be worth it?
It does. And that's all we do. If it's worth it, it's worth it.
Yeah.
If niggas say, well, look, you might have thought you was getting 10 minutes, but now you're getting 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Would you have still paid for that if he told you that from the jump? Because so why you complaining, nigga? Shut the fuck up. Take your hits as they come. Understand that in this business, you're going to lose more than you're going to fucking win.
And see, and here's it, like, it's because it's easier to go that way than the other way. Yeah. But for me, I just tell niggas like, yo, you get one song and it's $1,000. And it's like, and that's what it is. You want to do 2 songs? $1,500. You want to do 3 songs? It's $2,500. And it's like, that's what it is. And I'd rather you just do one song. But when you come up there, you're going to get introduced right. We're going to promote you right. It's going to be a good crowd in there. The DJ been played some records, so the energy is right. So it ain't just us rushing as many niggas up on stage.
If you got your motherfucking membership and you follow instructions and paying attention to the opportunities, you might not even have to pay that fucking $1,000 if you earn, not win. But earn yourself a motherfucking set.
Update. Thank you. So we switch shit next year for the compound. Like, the only people who performing are members. Only members. Like, even for the paid slots, you gotta be a member. If you ain't a member, I'm done. Like, I'm like, only members. Because it's like too many opportunities be coming on the heels of performing at the event. Like, people getting radio play, people find marriage, all kind of shit. And it's just like, and then at the same time, it's like, all right, all of the headaches that I get be from niggas who ain't members. Be like
nothing at the end of the day, basically.
They be the, yo, I got some bullshit that I like. They don't think. They just like, man, I just feel like, I'm like, bro, do you see me talking to the owner right now? Like, I am talking to the owner. It's like the fire marshal. Like, it'd be like all kind of situations and shit. Like, you really talking to me about this shit right now? Like, so
these days, all that shit. Like, I try to really read the motherfucking room and be like, all right, this nigga is clearly not in the mood to hear whatever bullshit. But that's the key. And if you show up early, then nigga, I can already get this shit out of the way with you early. Or at least I already came and built rapport with you. I go to all the DJs I can. Nigga, you smoke? What's up? We finna light up before this shit start. I'm finna chop it up with you. My name Mook, this and the third. That way, if I pop on you during the show with a problem or anything at all, it ain't some random nigga that's just here annoying me like the other thousands of niggas at South by South. This is a motherfucker that at least I recognize, that I know that it came early, tapped in, chopped it. Like, it be simple ass shit, you feel me? But niggas don't read the room.
Stuff,
Niggas be too conceited and too egotistical and just think, nigga, tonight about me. I paid my $1,000, nigga. This shit all about me.
Yeah, bro.
Nigga, this is my show.
But that's the thing, like, and it's like $1,000. It's like, you know, it's like, hate to break it to niggas, there ain't no money.
Ain't shit.
Like,
it's a lot to a broke nigga. But it ain't
a lot to seen it, right?
When it's yours, when it's your money, is $1 is a lot of money if it's your money. But in the scheme of this thing that we're trying to do, see, that's the thing, be having to put things in perspective. Like, because $1,000, yo, that's a lot of money. And I was like, for one song, I was like, bro, you know how much we spend on running ads? You know how many people we put in there? You see all these flyers with all these DJs, you think we don't pay for this shit? Like, when they come and it was like, yo, when we do brunch, like, it ain't no waffles, and like, it be like
lobster. That shit be fried. What he said?
Yo,
I still be hearing the little thing right away in the commercial.
Be hitting too. Shit,
that
shit be busting. I ain't gonna lie.
This ain't no
continental breakfast.
So it's just like doing things on a certain level, because I want to be able to present you guys in the way that you deserve to be presented, and it costs money to do that. Absolutely. And that's the thing that, like, what artists fail to realize, and that's when you're in the hobbyist mindset, you don't think about what it costs to do the things that you want. Like, I want to make $1 million. Well, how much do you think it costs to make $1 million? Like, my nigga, Like,
Shoot, sometimes that ain't even a question.
Yeah.
It ain't even a question. I gotta put something in. They make that. What?
Yeah, like it's the idea of like the things that we desire and not really having the
Niggas
conversation.
think cost and not value. That's what the thing is. Niggas just see the cost of shit, not the value, and nothing that they putting their money into. You just like, nigga, this shit costs $1,000 to get on stage. What the fuck, nigga? What am I paying for with $1,000? And not being like, all right, what's the value of it? And to be honest, the value may not be what you're looking for, and that's fine. You feel me? Like it may be, well, I need more so this, and they offering more so that. Like they got a lot of other platforms and media there, this and third. Maybe you don't need media right now. Maybe you like, nigga, I just need bad bitches twerking. And if that's not what's here today,
twerk fans.
He said, we got some of that.
But that's the funny thing. Every year, and it's like I deal with this every year. I get niggas who get referred to me, and niggas hit me up. They wanted to like, and I was like, yo, these are the prices. Well, such and such, they got this, and this is what's going on. They got this, and it's like, and I was like, cool. Like they ain't got shit to do with us.
Go over there.
Yeah, and they do. And then they be at our shit looking like, oh shit, we should have. Every year, I get niggas who didn't want to spend the money and then get to our shit or get burned at the shit that they went to because it wasn't really no one there. It wasn't the look. And then they come to our shit and then they want to get on stage and they think the price is going down. Like, nigga, if anything is going up, like it's gonna be more like, cause we already got our show. I don't give a fuck if you ain't getting on the USB drive, you ain't getting the flyer, you ain't getting none of that extra shit. The price is still the same, or it might go up if you're disrupting my flow of show. Because I got Mook coming up next. I got Ajani's already on deck. Like we already got the graphics and all. Like, bro,
move shit around.
Like, yeah, like
planned out, already to go. Yeah.
Like we do the this year, like, and y'all didn't know it, but like nigga, we had to switch venues 3 times.
Yeah.
And so it's like, but like you come out there, we do your shit. You go up on stage, nigga. What's on the back of the screen? Big as hell. Motherfucking graphics, your Instagram name, your photo, your QR code, where to find all this shit. And it's like, cause we gonna present you like the star that you fucking are. Like that's the goal, is to present you like the star that you are, so that the rest of these motherfuckers can see it, because they have to be shown that. And so it's like, so that's why like I hate going to these events when niggas be mispronouncing niggas' names, don't even know. Yo, you got shit, get your shit to the DJ. You got a USB drive? All right, like it's like, yo, that. Like, nigga, imagine going to a fucking Kendrick concert. Imagine that's how it was at the pop-out. Mustard, hey, yo. To the move. Tyler, you ain't got that shit? Get it over to me real quick. Like, nigga, like, it's like, so then how can anyone see you on that level if you're not even being presented on that level by niggas who you are paying to present you to motherfuckers?
A lot of them shit you're gonna pay for out there, it's not gonna present you at all. It's all up to you to present. They don't even know your fucking name. They're reading off a paper, they gonna say it wrong, they get up here. We looking for Mook Ali.
Yeah.
Mook Ali, is he in the building? Going once, going twice. They gonna hand you the mic like, yeah, my man straight out of wherever the fuck.
Where you from, nigga?
You know what I mean? It's like, again, not saying that none of that shit is beneficial, because anything can be beneficial if you got a plan for how to make it work for you. But
that's the price differential.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
I'm
you
gonna
gotta say you're gonna get what you pay for. Now you can make the most out of the cheapest shit ever.
Bro, you can't.
That $50 show was still a hit for me. You feel me? Like we turned that bitch the fuck up. I still will sign up next year if they did another one. But it's like I knew what to expect out of it. You feel me? I knew I'm not expecting a jumbotron with my face on it, motherfucker. I'm not expecting to have everything super organized and super on point. It still was like surprising. It was surprisingly fluid. But it's just like, you gotta understand, you're not gonna always get lucky with shit.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get lucky making it in rap, and you're not gonna get lucky investing a small ass amount into your career. You feel me? Like,
some of them shows is Temu shows.
Literally. Now every now and then you might find something like on Temu.
Like, oh shit, this is nice food.
You also gotta be ready to return that motherfucker when it show up. That's all it is. You feel me? Like, that's all that shit be, bro. And that's like with South by South, that's with anything. Like, the price is the price for a reason, not for intent. And you can usually research on your own terms whether or not it's worth it. And if you can't find enough solid evidence to convince you that it's worth it, don't keep asking niggas. Just find something else that's worth it. That's how I feel, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, don't keep asking me, niggas, if Making It Mag is real or worth it, or if this is real or worth it. Anything you see me doing, nigga, if I posted it, it's because I spent my money on it and it was worth it. You feel me? If it wasn't worth it, I wouldn't have fucking showed you the shit.
Right.
So if I said it and you asked me and there wasn't enough proof for you, maybe this not for you, and that's fine. You
Like
feel me?
that's
Like,
the crazy thing is like having to like I don't be trying to sow dissension, but I just be like, this is what I be thinking, like, bro, like, you shouldn't be working with anyone who isn't a member. Unless they paying you. Because they're hobbyists. And it's like you want to go play for a D1 school. Like, if you feel me? Like, you don't want to be, like, you want to go play with people who are on the same track as you, trying to get to the same place as you.
LeBron ain't out here doing pickup games at the Wild.
Right.
That nigga ain't out here like, who want to be on my team?
Exactly. And it's a nigga who gonna fucking injure you and get you fucked up and like, cause he just out there, he having fun and he got something to prove.
Yeah.
Doing stupid shit. And like, how many times you seen a nigga
Einstein arguing with a crackhead and you just like, nigga, what are you getting out of this, bro? Like,
You gonna be right before what?
why would you physics with a moron? Like?
and so it's like, but it's like having that. It was one of the members. We had this conversation. I was like, and I told him this. And I was like, bro, the membership, it ain't even just the services and the resources. Like, I created it for me to stop wasting my effort and energy on people who weren't in a place where I needed them to be to actually help them. And it's like, it's the same thing for you. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you a producer and you doing beats, like, you want to produce for people, you want to write for people, you want to do collaborations with people. Don't you want those people to be people who are actually seeking a career too? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so it's like, and then y'all energy multiplies. Like, when y'all drop this record that y'all got together, it's like both of y'all energy and effort into this record is going to multiply. Like the record that Shells and Yoshi got together, the record that Prim got with Yoshi. And it's like the fact that, like, and I was just messing with him, like, yo, you literally got a DJ who is a very well-known DJ, very well-respected DJ, who has a mix show on V103, the largest radio station in the Southeast, literally just waiting on you to drop this song so that he can play it. And he asks about it and he plays it in his club rotation. And this came about from, we did the listening session for her up here. She's a member, Yoshi's here. He had some ideas on it. They collabed, they did it. And all of this other stuff happened. And it's like, because you have, like, everybody has their resources. And it's like also having the mindset. So like, y'all had a relationship, when you got a show and the record's out, you in the DMV performing. You feel me? Like, when you got some stuff coming up, you might hear something and you might pin something specifically for him because you know what he's working on and his vibe. Like, that's the shit. And it's like, you can't build that type of rapport or that type of relationship. You can, but it's not productive when you're building it with people who gonna quit doing music in 18 months.
Right. Yeah. Won't even be here 2 weeks from now.
That's why I be real select about working with niggas, man. There's so many motherfuckers hitting me up now to work, and I'm like,
child, please.
That's it, bro. This shit, it become more, like you were saying, it become more of a task sometimes than it is like it's not a hobby no more. It's your career. It's what you're trying to make into your life. So it's like, at that point, nigga, if I don't think you just as serious about this shit as me, I only mean talent-wise or nothing, nigga. If you're not just as serious about it as me, it's putting out like a good product and following up with all the steps of putting that bitch out. Like, so many niggas want to do a feature with you just to listen to it in their fucking car.
No.
Nigga, no.
Like, it's like, yes, there's a price for that.
Exactly.
Like, if
that's exactly what I was about to say.
I'm not trying to, like, I ain't no shadow nigga. I love creating, but I want to create something that's gonna mean something. Like, so if you just pay me to listen to this shit in your car, nigga, you finna get what you get. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, you're finna get a good verse, a good solid Mook Ali verse that you can cherish forever. But you're not gonna get the me gassing up, or a year later when you decide, I finally want to do something with this and third. And nigga, that price ain't even the same as what you paid for that. So that's your project now. You know what I mean? Like, but like I was saying, like with this shorty that had bought a couple featuring me last month, it's like I got some motherfuckers that I done locked in with before. We done did good work, and then they done double back and be like, okay, cool, now that we done work, I see how we work well. I got a different song for you to fit a little bit more. Maybe I want to try this or try that. But when you come correct and they like, look, nigga, I booked the studio session already. I already got the beat done. I already got the nigga that's gonna mix it. My part already recorded. You ain't even gotta wait for me to record when you get here. We just wait, when you gonna record it, we gonna see how it sounds, and we gonna throw in our little shits. That's the type of motherfuckers I'm like, bro, we can do this forever. Like,
that's the thing. A lot of people don't go through that type of stress. Like if we're not on the same level and we not got the same goal that we trying to get to, this being our career.
A lot of motherfuckers want you to
they ain't even thinking about
find
that type
the beat,
of stuff.
figure out the topic of the song, write your verse, write the hook, get the session, and just invite them over so they can lay down whatever the fuck they came up with, and then be like, all right, cool. That's
email that when you leave.
And you know what? That's fine too. That's just a higher price, my nigga. That's all. Like, if some niggas get it, some niggas don't. Like, I done had motherfuckers ask, like, hey, how much is it to get on this specific song? Because I like that song that you already did. I don't want to come up with none other shit. I just want my part on that song. How much? That's cool. That could be discussed, you feel me? But on some creative shit, you feel me? Like, I'm always going to prefer to work with somebody that's just as creative as I am. But if you want me to, I guess, sort of carry the load on it or, like, carry the weight of the project, whatever, that's cool. You feel me? It's just understand that the same way how you gonna have to pay that $1,000 seat on that Making the Mag stage for all the shit that's gonna come with that Making the Mag stage. Same way you gonna have to pay a little bit more to get that work done for you. You feel me? I mean, now you can go to another nigga and be like, hey, look, I got $50, nigga. Go ahead and make me a hit song, and they might take it, and it might be fire. I'm at the point now where I got so much of my own shit I want to do that if I ain't doing my shit, bro, nigga, it gotta make sense. It gotta be a reason for me working on your shit, you feel me?
Yeah, because it's been like stuff like you'll go around and mess around with somebody, like, especially like you trying to do this with your career. You'll go work with somebody, you know, you do it for free, you do whatever you gonna do, and then like you don't even know when the song dropping, when y'all get done with it.
If the song dropping.
If the song dropping,
like, hey,
and then when
bro.
they drop it, nigga don't repost it, don't tag nothing, don't do none of that. Like,
or even that don't know none of his business, he dropped that shit and they put none of your
stuff.
information into the streaming services.
Bro,
all that, dude. None of shit just
nigga spelled your name wrong on the song.
None of your
now
shit.
you got a whole nother artist profile. Like,
then you gotta go email Apple and man.
Yeah. I had a song I did with a nigga some years back, boy. That shit did like 60,000 views. That was the first song I ever had, like 60,000 like streams and all this on radios. That was the first shit I ever had to hit them type numbers. And I'm like, oh, we running it up, we doing big shit, nigga. Mind you, I'm the first nigga on the song. Like when it come in, it's my voice first. And the nigga, I get to looking at the shit. I'm like, where the feature of Mook Ali at? Where that part at? That's in the fine print or some shit, nigga. Like, I don't see that bitch nowhere. I was like, god damn. But shit like that'll teach you feel me? Like, it's all lessons. You feel me? It's all lessons.
He kept all of your $300.
And my soul.
Yeah.
My soul.
That's like that, and that's like the just the process of doing all this stuff. And that's why I say like all the journey from being the hobbyist to being serious to doing it professional. And it's like each level up, you appreciate the things like yo, being on that bathroom floor writing,
Nigga.
You appreciate that. Like when you get serious about it and you start spending money and doing these things. But then when, like we have our conversation and now boom, like I can make money. And then you start making money and then you appreciate the part where you just got serious. Like you appreciate that accidental 100.
Exactly.
You feel me? And so it's like those little things that put you in the position to get to that next level. And so it's all a journey. Like, and that's kind of the thing, just even the name of the company, Making It.
That's the best part of it though, motherfucking journey, nigga.
That's all it is.
I see some people get to the top and then crash out, burn out, and then just don't got no love for nothing no more. Not saying it's everybody's life or everybody's path, but I feel like this part right here is the part that's gonna mean the most. Like when you do get there, it's like nigga, all this shit that I did to get here type shit. It's not the I'm here now and I can enjoy it.
Here's my rebuttal on that. It's like I don't think that there's like that's why I was saying the name of the company is Making It and not Made It.
Yeah.
Because no matter what, like I can pull anybody to the side and ask them what their dream car is, and the nigga gonna tell me. You feel me? A nigga in the Ford say BMW. A nigga in the BMW say motherfucking Ghost. A nigga in the Ghost will say some exotic shit you ain't never heard of. Mm-hmm. Like, cause no matter where you get,
know what you want.
You aspire for something else, and it's always
that's the human nature. Always wanting more type shit.
And so like, so even in this, like, so you like the only like the journey only ends when we end.
Yeah.
Like, cause like you still always are trying to figure out, trying to level up, trying to maximize.
That's gonna make you happy.
Yeah, I'm be rapping forever. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how this shit go, nigga. I'll be 70 years old, still like nephew. Don't bring that studio equipment over here. It's just,
Let me show you something real quick.
it ain't for the clout or the money or the attention, none of the other shit that a lot of other niggas started rapping for. Nigga, it's just some shit that I just always loved doing. Like some shit I don't see I can't remember a point in my life where I wasn't doing it, you feel me? And it's like, even if I wasn't doing it seriously, it was always like an actual thing, not even just like, oh, sometimes I freestyle with my friends, but like, no, as long as I can read and write, I just remember like always having time to sit and write music type shit. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I feel like you right. Like, it's always gonna be a point of, nigga, I ain't make it yet. Even if I made it to where I aspired to 10 years ago, like 10 years ago from now,
Yeah.
if I told 10-year-old, like, what am I, 20, if I told 18-year-old me, like, what I'm doing right now, he'd be like, nigga, oh, all right, shit. Yeah, okay.
I mean, that's the crazy thing about it. I feel like, you know, with the feeling of that, like, when we think about them things, like, it don't even feel how we expect it to feel because we can't feel what we haven't felt yet.
Because you're so focused on the next thing already, you feel me? It's like, you get to where you thought. I used to just be like, I used to tell mans all the time, bro, if we could just get a studio and just have access to a studio at all times and just, like, just a little bit of creative freedom, bro, I swear to God, bro, everything will be perfect, bro. We'll be all right, I'm going to get us out of here,
Then we get
bro.
there like, well, I could use this. I might be good with this.
As soon as you get there, it's damn, now if I just had a cameraman to document the shit I'm doing at this studio, you feel me? And then boom, a camera fall into your lap or something. And then it's like, damn,
now if I just had somebody to market this
shit.
shit.
And it's like, it's always going to be a next thing. Like, you could be at the point of, nigga, I'm throwing festivals, I'm Travis Scott or I'm Pharrell or whatever, and it's like, damn, nigga, now if I just had $2 billion so that I could throw
if I could just get this partnership with Apple, if this shit would come through, like, and that's why I say why it's making it, and that's why, like, and that's for me, and that's the whole thing with the membership, like where we are now and where we've kind of settled on, is like, I ain't gonna say settled on, but more focused on, is like pulling back from doing so many of the opportunities like we used to do, because it attracts the wrong type of people. Mm-hmm. It attracts the lottery ticket people. And focusing on like, so now like when we have opportunities and shows, like we'll like moving forward, we're just gonna send them out to the members. We'll just post them on the side. We're not gonna be running ads and doing certain stuff on those type of things, because we want to present these opportunities to people in the community more so. But it's just, getting to your point of, what's the best way I can put this? I don't think there's a best way I can put this. is the way I describe the thing with the membership to people, and it's like it sounds like pure horseshit when it comes out of my mouth.
Right.
It's like, it should be the first thing you buy when you decide that you want to be serious. And it's like, because it's not going to be the last thing you buy.
Right.
It should be the first thing you spend money on, because it won't be the last thing you spend money on. And the goal for the membership is to amplify every dollar you spend after it. That's the whole point of the updates. That's why it's like, I'm never like, nah, don't do that. Like, no, do all that shit. Like, you still need to do everything that you're doing. Right. But it's like, so much of what has been pushed on y'all is consumer focused. So it's streams, likes, views. That's just regular consumers. But then it's like, all right, you did this show during South by Southwest. You did this event. You did this paid show. You're doing all these things. Now let's show that to other people who matter.
Yeah.
And so it's to amplify that message, so you can boost this post. So you did a paid show, you can boost the post. Who's gonna see it? More consumers. You think they give a fuck about your paid show?
They should not give me another paid
show. So you post it up on our site, and I'm gonna make sure it gets repeated and gets put in front of who? DJs, booking agents, managers,
that might pay you for
other artists. Show, right? So that also lifts your value as an artist. So when you talk about a paid feature, paid writing, like this nigga's making money off of music, he can ask that. Like, and so
build your resume.
That's it. And so like that's the whole thing, is like I find so many of y'all are doing all the right things, but it's not getting seen by all the right people. And that goes back to our conversation about the paid features. Nigga be like, oh, a room full of artists. I'm like, yeah, if one of them pay for a feature, nigga,
you can do the right thing in the wrong way. That's what a lot of niggas is doing, just doing the right shit, but just in the wrong ways. Like, yeah, nigga, you do need to spend money on your marketing, but how are you spending it? Like,
it's I was on the live, and it was like a breaking down. It's like this kid named Darren in high school. Xbox 360 came out. He had a job. So it was like everybody at the lunch table and everybody like talking about the new games coming out. And so he had a job. So he always just want to show out, throw it in our face. Yeah, I just got the new Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, I just got the new Halo. So he'll bring in the games. So he working his job, he buying the games. And he got all the fucking games. Every game we talking about, we want home. He got it. Ooh, look at this. Like, it's like, ah, damn. And it's like fucking $60 for the game, $80 for the game. God damn. It's like, yo, we gotta go over his house. We're gonna play. We're going over his house and we're gonna play the games. Go to his house, get there, he got the motherfucking bookcase, you know, with all the games all lined up, the Xbox 360, all the, it's like, oh shit. And it's like, this nigga ain't got an Xbox 360 though. The Xbox 360 costs $500. That's too much. Games is only $60, $80.
But you done bought 30 of them bitches.
You got all the games.
That's how artists move.
You could have just got you an Xbox.
You spend money on the things, but not the system that allows you to benefit from the things. You spend the money on the small things that's more affordable and not be able to benefit off of them because you didn't want to make the bigger investment. And you consistently have spent the money to have done the bigger investment, but just the sticker shock of it, just the price of it, that's $500. I'm gonna just buy the game for 60. And then you sit with the game and you can show off the game and let people see the game, but you still can't play the game. And that's where artists be at.
Yeah. Dead ass.
So, but yeah, man. If they leaving, it must be late, nigga. Like, what? All right, we both out of here. Before we leave, any last words for the people?
Shit. Nigga, just take your shit serious, bro. Like, I'm Mook Ali. I take my shit serious, and then nigga, my city don't know me, no nigga. I don't play no games when it comes to the shit I put my name on. If you gonna put your name on something, bro, go all out behind that shit. Don't leave no stone unturned.
All right.
I'm seconding that. I mean, just believe in yourself and keep going, man. If you're gonna do this, you gotta commit. You gotta commit, gotta sacrifice. I mean, that's all I gotta say. I'm a Johnny.
Put your motherfucking money up, nigga. Niggas be buying weed, Percocets, I know, because I be selling y'all this shit.
I'm looking at you specifically.
Niggas be like, I'm a
Desmond.
But you ain't putting no money into your rapping, nigga. Stop calling yourself a motherfucking artist, nigga, if you're not gonna be about your art.
Yeah.
Where can they follow you at?
You can follow me at ajani.etc on Instagram and TikTok, and my AJANI on all streaming platforms for my music.
All right, and I think I want to do this more often, like just get a couple of the members, a couple of artists come in here and just have a conversation just about stuff. So, but this has been great. Once again, Kelvin Canick, publisher, Makin It Magazine, founder of the Mimbership. Hit the website up, makinitmag.com. Follow us on all platforms. Fuck that, hit the website up. I don't own none of them platforms, and they can snatch any of that shit. Makinitmag.com, MAKINITMAG.com. We out. All right.